Hey guys, Jerseytoof here coming at you with another video. Today we start Premier Cup. This highly anticipated cup is finally here, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the first day. Today we have bringing you the first set I did with the Waterfall Gyarados, where I was pretty skeptical about Gyarados, but man, this team is sick. I really enjoy it. So I hope you guys get a little bit of insight about Waterfall Gyarados from this video. Once again, please like, comment, and subscribe. You guys have been doing great. I really appreciate all the support. We are 10 subscribers away from 100. That would make my day. So let's tell your friends, tell your grandparents, tell your parents, tell anybody you can. Let's get those subscribers up, guys. I really appreciate all the support so far, but let's keep growing. All right, so without further ado, we got Waterfall Gyarados coming at you. The water be flying. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Once again, please subscribe. You know you want to. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Now let's get into these battles. As you can see, I'm running Metagross, Dragonite, and then Waterfall Gyarados. All right. First match, we got Necros 86. Let's see what Next got for us. Necros 86, not Necros. All right, we got Machamp. This is not an ideal lead for us, but we can manage this. So right now, I'm going to build up to a Meteor Mash, I believe, and then throw. And then I'm probably going to bounce. We'll see what happens here. I want to see how much a Cross Chop does, because I wasn't too sure. All right, it does a decent amount of damage, but we're going to be able to get to our Meteor Mash next, okay? I'm probably going to get a shield here. I'm actually going to probably, in the future, swap out of this matchup. But in this matchup, I did stay in because I wasn't too sure. This was the first match. So I thought I can maybe shield this up and get to another Meteor Mash. But I should have known better that they had 2 Cross Chops ready. So that was kind of a wasted shield. But we live and learn, right? I really thought I could get to another Meteor Match. But so at this point, I'm just going to let it go down because I do not want to go down 2 shields. All right, now I can actually bring in my Dragonite to farm down. I'm hoping I can farm down because I figured they had Rock Slide. So I have to farm this thing down. Otherwise, I got a shield. And we're able to farm down. That is ideal. I was hoping not to get hit with a Rock Slide because that would definitely hurt my Dragonite. Machamp has a lot of play, but it's really glassy and you have to line it up correctly. So they actually bring in a Gyarados, but this one is Dragon Breath. So they're not going to charge up energy as quick, but they're going to hurt my Dragonite a lot more than Waterfall Gyarados would. That's the kind of matchups you do lose. You lose the Dragon matchups, but you also, I'm using as more of a Metagross counter and a safe switch. So they actually use their last shield here. So now I'm actually going to shield this up and then farm completely down. And we should be able to do that before they take us out with their own Dragon Breaths. Yep, and we're able to farm down as ideal. So we have all this energy and have their own Metagross in the end. I wasn't too sure if I can get to a Hurricane, so I just want to get as much chip damage as possible. So, and then switch right into my Waterfall Gyarados. Watch this thing chunk away. And it actually charges up energy a lot quicker than Dragon Breath. We didn't even use a charge move yet. Look how low the health is. I mean, just this Waterfall is a beast, I'm telling you. And now this one crunch right here is definitely going to be enough to take out this Metagross. Another good thing about Gyarados, it's a flying type, so it resists all of Metagross's moves. So it's pretty much a hard wall. So good games trainer, 1-0 start. We got to like that. As you can see, my IVs on the left-hand side all are 100% except for my Metagross, but it is 98, and it might as well be a hundo. Because if you're going to run a 98, you want to do a 15, 15, 14. You want 15 attack and 15 defense. Okay, big changes up next. What you got for me, changes? All right, Togekiss is an ideal situation for us. This is what we want to catch in the lead. So they're going to swap out to their Metagross. I got to remember the typings in the corners better now, because now that I know what's going to be coming in, now I know what to look for. For a second, I had to think about it and actually see. Because you don't always think that, oh, it actually hit us with a Psychic. That's kind of crazy that Metagross will be running Psychic. Is it Meteor Mash Psychic, or is this Psychic Earthquake? That's a good question, but I don't think we're going to be able to figure it out because this crunch gets through, and we're going to be able to farm this thing down. We still won the matchup, but our Gyarados is very low. But what I was going to say is you never really think of Metagross as a Psychic type. I mean, I don't. I mean, I know it is, obviously, but it's sometimes you just don't think of that. So when you see that the typing's in the corner, it kind of throws you off for a second. Not anymore now that I know, but, at the beginning. All right, we got this Togekiss on this Metagross, and they're locked in here because we're switched, and the last match ended quickly, so now our switch clock comes up, so now theirs is about to come up too. So I know the switch is coming, but they're actually staying in. So I'm thinking to myself, this has to be a flamethrower. So I might as well use a shield, but it's actually an aerial ace. That was a great bait. So now they're probably going to switch out. Yep. Now they got their Garchomp, and now I got my Dragonite. This is an ideal situation here. Outrage would one-shot us, so we are going to probably think that we're going to get hit with an Outrage. I don't think they have time to bait, and baiting is because they won't be able to get to another Outrage after that because these Dragon Breaths are adding up. So I'm going to shield this up regardless. If they bait me, great. But it was an Outrage. Okay, great shield. I would have shielded anything. Even if a Sand Tomb, I would have been able to farm down. So at this point, I know this is not an Outrage. It's going to be a Sand Tomb. So actually, if they would have went Sand Tomb first, they would have got to an Outrage right there, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that would, yeah. Because they got both moves off anyway. So, all right. Take that thing out. Now we got this Togekiss. Now I just want to get a little bit of chip damage. I'm getting worried that they're going to farm us down, hit us with a flamethrower at this point. So this Dragon Claw is not going to take out this Togekiss in this range. So I just want to swap right into my Metagross, and we're able to farm it down. Good games, trainer. Now, if we got hit with a flamethrower there, it would have been very close. But I don't know if they're even running flamethrower because they hit us with an aerial ace. I don't know. They might be. It might be aerial ace flamethrower. But we're going into game 3 here. Once again, please like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying my content and my journey. Like I said, it's daily videos every single day and my journey to rank 10, hopefully. But we got Metagross on Metagross. This is just a bait fest. A bait fest. Sometimes I try to call the bait and I get one-shotted. You know, after this set, I called the bait and got one-shotted. And sometimes it does work out. But most of the time, they are going to bait you on the first one, so... But then a lot of people are going to start thinking, oh, they know they're going to be baited on the first one. They're not going to shield. So it's even if you get hit Meteor Mashes, it's still it takes about 2 Meteor Mashes to kill Metagross anyway. So you might as well shield regardless. So I'm going to build up to an Earthquake and actually go for an Earthquake here. Because now most people think they're going to bait. So we'll see if they actually use a shield here. And they don't. So that's what I get worried about. And they decide, look at this. They decided it was over at that point. I thought that was funny. I started laughing. But I know that feeling. When you call a bait and it doesn't work, and you get one-shotted, it's just not a great feeling. So at that point, they knew it was over. So good game. We'll take that win. 3-0. 3-0 hype. All right, next up, we got Big Hagvin 333. Man, I butchered these names. I am so sorry. We got Swampert in the lead. This is not ideal, so we lost the lead. So at this point, I'm going to switch into my Dragonite, I believe. Yep. And now they have a Snorlax. At least they don't have a Togekiss. I can work with this. I could definitely work with this. So now Dragon Claws are going to come. That'd probably be the best situation right there. To have a Togekiss on this team. Especially when you're leading like that. Leading a Swampert. But hey, Snorlax is definitely a great safe switch. So we're just going to try to win this matchup. We want to win back switch advantage here. And at this point, I was thinking maybe it had Outrage. So I'm going to shield this up. And it's just a Body Slam. So I think they're just going to try to charge up and hit me with Body Slam Spam. Say that 3 times fast. Body Slam Spam. At this point, I know it's a Body Slam, so I'm not going to shield this up. I was a little worried for real quick because I'm not too sure about the Outrage energy. But it was just a Body Slam. So we're going to see if they're going to want to commit 2 shields here. No, they let their Snorlax go down. Okay. Now they bring back in their Metagross, and this is not ideal because they're going to be able to farm us down. But I want to keep switch advantage. So I'm just going to try to chip away at this thing. Because if I switch out now, they're going to be able to switch out back into their Swampert. So at this point, I'm going to bring in my Gyarados. Yes, because I can get hit with a Meteor Mash and it's not going to hurt. And also, everything that Swampert throws at me is not going to be effective either. So at this point, I'm going to try to farm this thing down. That's the play right here. So I don't even have to shield this one up. And I'm not going to. So it gets us down in the red, but that's okay. Now they're going to switch out into their Swampert. And I was trying to swap, but I was too slow. So now my plan has been foiled. So they hit me with a Hydra. I have to shield this one up. Now I can bring in my Metagross here. At this point, I'm going to be able to get to a Meteor Mash first, which is great. This is definitely going to pressure a shield, their last shield, and they use it. Okay, now I just want to see how much damage I can get off on this thing, so we'll get it in crunch range. They're farming up a lot of energy here. At this point, They're going to hit us with an Earthquake. Okay. And now I'm just ready with a Crunch, and this should be enough to take out the Swampert. It's going to be very close. I think more, a couple Waterfalls, and we were able to get there before they get to a Hydro Cannon. And they still have their Metagross in the back, couple Waterfalls, and we are good to go. Good game. That was close. But what I was going to say is it might be even better to just go straight Hydro Cannon against Metagross, especially in that situation to save all that energy. But hey, we're all learning our situations. Okay, 4-0, 4-0 hype. Can we make it 5-0? Obviously, we know it's 5-0, right? So we got VK Braun. VK Braun, what do you got for me, Braun? Metagross into Metagross. Again, we're going to see this a lot, but it's all right. I might be thinking about swapping into my Gyarados sometimes, but I don't want to be like Togekiss swapped in on me. And then like I'm kind of foiled, so I just want to try to play out this matchup. Now I'm going to go for a bait here. And they call my bait, but see how much damage that does? So I'm okay with that. I am really okay with that. So now I'm probably going to get baited, but I'm going to shield up. I want to save my health. Because regardless if they let a move go through, I'm still in the clear. So at this point, I'm just going to go straight Meteor Mash now. They got to shield regardless. If they want to try to win this matchup, they shield up. And they got it down in the red already. So now I'm going to shield up again. It's probably just going to be a Meteor Mash again. Yep, obviously. But now I can almost farm this thing down almost. It's going to be very close. But I'm going to go for another Meteor Mash anyway. Because I do not want to waste this energy. And they're going to have to throw a Meteor Mash. Because they cannot get to an Earthquake. And it's not going to take us out. Ooh, it would have been definitely close on the farm down. Because then I could have... Yeah, I should have just farmed down at that point. Now that I look at that. I would have had a lot more energy. But Dragonite comes in and farms down. Not ideal. So I don't really have a Dragonite counter at this point. So now I have a little bit of chip damage on that Dragonite. Which is... this is going to come in clutch. Because they're going to get to a charge move first. But it's not going to be able to take me out. And then I'm going to get to my Dragon Claw, and it's going to be enough to take out this Dragonite at this range. So that worked out perfectly. And we still keep switch advantage. Great. Because then the Gyarados would have had no play against. And now we got this Machamp, which I was kind of shaking in my boots right here. I was like, damn, one Rock Slide. I don't know if it's going to take us out. Can we get there before a Crunch? And right here, I was like, damn, this is it. This is it. And they hit us with a Cross Chop. I'm like, what? And I'm like thinking to myself, they probably only have one charge move. So they just stood there and they're like, damn. Like, I wasn't expecting a Machamp. That's going to happen a lot, especially in this league, in a Master League. Because I'm going to do some Master League also. I made my Groudon with Fire Punch. You know, I'm ready for Master League too. But sometimes you're going to see that. Somebody doesn't have the dust to make two moves. But we'll take that 5-0 hype. 5-0 hype, guys. First set of Premier League. That's just a great way to start. And we get a Rufflet. It's always good to get a Rufflet. Get some more candy. After Safari Zone, I got plenty of candy now. But hey, we got this. All right, guys. As you can see, I'm still grinding my points back. It's been a grind. So until tomorrow, thank you so much for coming. Bye-bye now. Jerseytoof out.